Spring is just around the corner, so let's talk about some green fragrances. Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. Spring is about to come, and fragrances that are from the genre fougere, fresh, citrusy, green, and floral, they perform really well during spring. And out of all these families, I've chosen the green fragrances that I wanted to talk to you about today. Imagine yourself going through a lush green forest after that light rain. The air is filled with the scent of that freshly crushed green leaves, dewy grass, and those blooming herbs there. That is the essence that green fragrances they capture in it. They are really fresh, they are energizing, and they help you connect with the nature. At least to me, they do. These green fragrances are not just perfumes. To me, they're an escape to nature. They make me realize how beautiful and tranquil the nature can be, the outdoors can be. When I want to feel that connection with the nature, I go in for one of these green fragrances. Green fragrances generally overlap with citrusy and fresh accords on one end, and on the other, they can overlap with fougere, floral, and especially woody notes. It depends on the perfumer, what he or she chooses, but green fragrances are one of the families which actually blends really well with the other accords. Out of my whole collection, I will be talking my five top green fragrances today. All of them are unisex and they are my personal favorite. I hope you like them. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and see which are my five favorite ones. Number five for me is Pamplemmouse Basilic from the House of Essence des Notes. This is a niche house based in France. I don't think many people know about it, but the fragrances from this house are very subtle, soft, at least the ones that I've tried. They are mostly fresh and green scents from this house. They do have woody fragrances also, but my personal favorites are the ones that are slightly floral and fresh ones. The green amongst the ones that I've tried from this house, and for me at number five, is this Pamplemousse Basilic. This is green with some fruity notes and some citruses. It has the main notes of sage and basil, which is surrounded by some grapefruit and blackcurrant in it. There are some floral notes in it that I can pick up, but this is generally to me is a green fragrance. Performance of this could be a little better. I get about 5 6 hours on my skin, but those 5 6 hours I do feel really fresh in myself. I wish it lasted a little longer. If you're looking out for a huge compliment getter, this may not be the one, as the performance in Siage is not as much, but it does make you feel really fresh and energized. If you get a chance, please do try it. They do give out samples on their website. So at number five is Pamplemousse Basilic from the House of Essence des Notes. At number four is Bois Imperial from the House of Essential Parfums. Essential Parfums is one of the most affordable, authentic niche houses. It's based in France, and the perfumes from their house are really good value for money. The other good part of the House of Essential Parfums is these bottles are actually refillable. So if I just twist this, there you go, I can refill it again. They are actually very green as in environment friendly. The packaging, if you see, it comes in a very decent recyclable cardboard material, and I think this is really great. You can use this bottle again and again, and obviously I will have a refill of this for sure. This is a warm green and woody scent, in my opinion. The main notes in this are basil, patchouli, and ambroxan. And at the dry down, you get this vetiver and woody notes. But that green accord is actually from starting till the end. It's a very good performer as well. It to me it gives about 7 to 8 hours easily, and with a very good projection. It's very aromatic as well. It flows in the air very good. The sillage is huge. You would leave the scent trail behind as you walk. This is a compliment magnet, in my opinion. Wow, you get that warm and green notes. Fantastic, fantastic. Number four, Bois Imperial. At number three is Beach Hut from the House of Amouage. As you know, guys, I am a huge fan of the House of Amouage. Their fragrance are so authentic and very well blended. It's not for everyone, I will say that. You will have to train your nose in order to appreciate most of their fragrances. They may not be mass appealers, but as and when you progress through your fragrance journey, I am very sure most of you will like the fragrance. Not at the first go, but yes, in time you will. The quality of ingredients that they use is just so good. You can easily make out when you're using an Amouage fragrance. And one of the most green fragrances is this Beach Hut. It's a very green, fresh fougere fragrance. It's minty, it's mossy, and in addition to that, there is patchouli and vetiver in it. All of this gives it a very green and fresh accord. At the dry down, you will get some woody and floral undertones, but they are just very mild. It's the mint, patchouli, and the vetiver are the main notes which you can make out in it. It's so fresh, so green. This makes me really feel close to nature. Believe me, guys. If you haven't tried it, please do try this. It is a massive performer. With the kind of green scent this is, the performance is huge. I easily get it about 8 to 10 hours on my skin with a very good projection for the first 2 hours. It will give you a lot of compliments. If you can wear this, please go in for it, guys. This is one of the best green fragrances around. To some, it may appear as harsh around the edges. The green fragrances are generally very um, rough. They are not as smooth as floral fragrance. And this is no different on that, but the other blend of notes in it makes it a lot different from other routine green fragrances, in my opinion. The sillage on this is beautiful, guys. It's really beautiful. And when it dries down, wow, those woody and floral undertones with that green character in this fragrance, that is the star, in my opinion, for this fragrance. So at number three for me is Beach Hut from House of Amouage. At number two is Ege from the House of Nishane. It's Ege, Edge, but whatever this is one of my personal favorites from their house. Nishane is a house based in Turkey, and they have some beautiful collection of perfumes. One of the most green fragrances from them is this Nishane Ege. If I could describe this in just one sentence, it would be literally a freshly cut Mediterranean salad on a plate. Wow. It's so fresh, it's very green, and it's very aromatic. The aromatic notes in this make it diffuse so well in the air so that its projection is massive. It is a very light scent. The green scent, as I mentioned before, are generally very harsh notes to some, but the green accord used in this fragrance is very soft. It's well rounded and well blended. That is what makes this one a very different green fragrance from the others. The main note to me in this fragrance are mint, basil, and violet leaves. There's a slight hint of the olibanum, licorice, and cardamom, but the star is the mint, basil, and the violet leaves. It is a very good performer. I get easily about 8 to 9 hours on my skin, and it projects really well. It also leaves a good scent trail behind. From the house of Nishane, this is one of my personal favorites. Ege. That's how I call it. At the top, for me, is none other than Enclave from House of Amouage. Wow, this is a very green and resinous fragrance. It has a bit of spiciness and slight bit of floral undertones in it as well. The main notes in this are peppermint, patchouli, and olibanum. The spiciness in this is from the pink pepper and a bit of cinnamon. This is all surrounded by very mild undertones from the floral aspects to it. The resin character of the scent is, I think, from the olibanum, but the star is that peppermint and the patchouli. It's just so good. This is also a very aromatic scent. It diffuses in the air very nicely, and it gives a massive projection for the first 3 to 4 hours. It easily lasts about 10 to 12 hours on my skin, and on clothes it can go well above 24 hours. This one is a compliment magnet, guys. This is one of my best compliment getters. So there you are, guys. The green fragrances in all their verdant glory. There is one green fragrance for all of you guys. If you want to have that connection with the nature, want to feel energized and alive, reach for a green fragrance. Which of these green fragrances would you like to pick up? Or if there is any other that I can try, please do let me know in the comment section. And if you've liked the video, please do share it and do subscribe to my channel. And thanks a lot for watching this one. So until the next time, keep smelling great and feel alive. Bye bye.